Today on DrPhil.
Do you call Carol names?
Behind her back or to her face?
The bad-mouthing mothers-in-law are back.
I'm disgusted with Carol.
And there's only one way to finish this.
A camping trip.
I don't care. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Can they possibly bury the hatchet
I say it like it
You
is.
say it like you think it is.
before breaking up their family?
You're the one that said, thanks, you son of a...
It was a joke.
You are so much alike that you can't even stand to look at each other.
I don't have a problem with her.
Then get off her back.
I'm not on her back much.
Today we are talking about mother-in-laws, okay? Maybe you are one, maybe you've got one. Dealing with one meddling mother-in-law in a family is hard enough. Now imagine having to deal with two. Bickering, feuding, competitive, jealous, combative, controlling mother-in-laws at the same time. Well, my first guest, Ernie and Kerry, are back. You'll remember them. Take a look.
My mom and my mother-in-law have been fighting since the day of my wedding, and it is driving me crazy.
Carol and I have never ever seen eye to eye.
I don't have a relationship with Wanda because we have nothing in common. She calls me a and a and the F word.
They even got into a screaming match at my youngest daughter's first birthday party.
She got about this far away from my face. She said, "What'd you say?"
One of them called the other one a in front of a whole room full of little kids.
She put her hand up and I said to her, "Go ahead and hit me once."
The worst part of the whole thing is my husband and I constantly argue about whose parent is right.
This is very stressful for me. It drives me crazy all the time.
Ernie is almost a clone of his mother. He's lazy, grungy, sloppy.
Wanda and I have never gotten along.
See you, Ernie.
I don't know why she doesn't like me.
I tried to talk Carrie out of the marriage. I said, "Carrie, you're too good."
On my wedding night, she called me a son of a... I could have $20 million and I still wouldn't be good enough.
My mom and my mother-in-law argued even when we were trying to plan for the wedding.
I'm in the door and she said, "And what are you doing here? I don't want him here and get him out of here right now."
I just said, "Get the out of here."
These two are getting married. It's about them. It's about the bride. It's about the groom. It ain't about you. You know what? You may be completely right that she was totally out of line and you were completely
That's all I
legitimate.
wanted you to say.
Doesn't this hurt the children?
Yes.
There's no love like a grandparent's love for a kid. And I wouldn't want you to do anything that would take the grandparents out of the children's life. But you two are the mother and father. It is your job to protect your children. It is your job to not allow your children to be in a tug of war. And I'm going to tell you guys, if you care about those children, the two of you will bury the hatchet. Well, emotions ran high after the last show, as you can well imagine. So here's what each of them had to say backstage.
DrPhil told us that we have to put our foot down to our mom and dad. I mean, Ernie doesn't really support me in that.
I'm just so upset right now. I can't even think straight.
My heart's just broken. When I heard DrPhil say that Carrie was willing at this point to cut her mother and her mother-in-law right out of her life, I find that so hard to believe. Carrie and I have always been so close.
I'll take some blame. I'll be the first one to say that. I don't have a problem with Wanda, other than you're not going to laugh at me or humiliate me or call me and everything else in public.
I think Carol needs therapy. I think Ernie needs therapy. And I think maybe we all need family therapy. I certainly don't want to lose my daughter and my grandkids over this.
I'm tired of my mom and my mother-in-law fighting. I'm tired of him and I fighting. It's just, I'm tired of it all.
I'm walking away with it, just to tell both of them that they don't have to be involved in our life, They can just get out.
Well, it should be pretty obvious that I felt there was more work to be done with this family. So I invited the mother-in-laws back to see if they could get along on a camping trip. Now, okay. Exactly my point. Exactly my point. What I wanted to do was cause them to have to be together without a lot of distractions and have to work together in order to accomplish some things and try to find some commonality. Well, the weekend got off to a rocky start.
Oh my God, it is. We're camping.
No, I'm not. I'm not at camp.
Welcome.
Thank you. Are you serious?
Just take me back to the airport. Is everybody staying in that camper?
I don't camp. I'm sorry.
She doesn't sound very happy.
In a camper? Can you get us back?
Carol finally agreed to go into the Winnebago to watch A Message from Me. Hey, DrPhil here. Kerry, Ernie, Wanda, and Carol, you're probably wondering what you're doing in the middle of a campground in California. I've brought you here for a very special weekend retreat. The next 2 days will involve specific work for Wanda and Carol. Now, Wanda and Carol, you agreed to fly out to LA to do whatever is best for your children, Kerry and Ernie. I want to see how well you can work together. Kerry and Ernie, you will be going back to check into your hotel in a moment. Carol and Wanda, the task that I'm about to give you will be challenging. But for your hard work, there are big prizes and toys for the grandkids. Carol and Wanda, your first job is to set up camp. Now, I need you to decide who gets the bed and who gets the sleeper sofa for tonight. I'll be watching you both very closely.
Hope we can get along together. I love you.
Well, Carol dug her heels in and refused to even try the exercise that I spent all week setting up and designing. So everyone was sent back to their hotels. The next day, we asked Kerry, Wanda, and Ernie how they felt about Carol's decision.
We're camping.
No, I'm not.
I'm disgusted with Carol. I'm disappointed.
I was real shocked with my mother's reaction. I didn't think she would just totally shut down like that and not want to participate.
I thought that was so unfair of her. DrPhil went through all the trouble to get us all back out here again. What was she thinking when she even agreed to come out here?
I saw Carol dig her heels irregardless of what anybody thought of it. And believe me, I'm going to be doing more of that when I get home.
When someone told me that Carol and I were going to be spending the night together in the Winnebago, oh well, I've lived around worse people.
I believe Wanda was doing the activity because my mom wouldn't. And if my mom would have got out of the car first and been willing to go, Wanda wouldn't have gone.
She had the power to make the decision of, am I gonna try and get along and get the stuff for my grandkids and my kids, or am I not? If you can't suck it up and try to be a decent person and have your grandkids have stuff, then you know what? I don't need to be flexible and bend to your will every single time you want me to.
I could remember Carol at one point saying, that's not going to do any good to hang a carrot in front of my nose.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
I'll be watching you both.
Crazy.
It was about that close to having them keys in my hand for the motorhome. That just broke my heart.
Now, when you get a lot of family around, you often have a lot of agendas going on. Wanda and Carol and their kids Ernie and Kerry are here for what I'm calling a family meeting to put their differences on the table and hopefully leave with a plan to try to get along so the children in this family don't continue to pick up the tab for adults who cannot control themselves. Now, we asked them first off to tell us who they think is the problem in all of this.
So I would have to give the lion's share of the blame to Carol. And I think what put the nail in the coffin was the night of Kerry's wedding over the decorating the hall. I really learned the bad side of Carol.
My mom just refuses to let go of a grudge, and she will hold on to a grudge till the day she dies.
I knew my mother. She was a little controlling, but not to the degree that I found out in the last little bit.
Carol treats me like I'm a drooling idiot. That's what makes her happy, that I know nothing and she knows everything. Well, maybe I am the whole problem here. I wanted to tell my mom off. I came kind of close to it the morning after the last show. I would have said, listen here, Toots, you're not the only victim in this. I think that my mom and Carol hate each other so much because they both have to be in control.
She has to confront her mother.
I think Ernie has been pushed down by Carol so much for so many years. He doesn't know how to react. He shuts it right down.
Everybody tells me, that I have no backbone and I have no spine, and I'm so sick and tired of hearing it. I'm just a nice person, and I like everybody to be happy and get along.
I want to save this marriage so bad, and I could move somewhere and take my wife and kids, and I would be fine.
I've arranged the seating this way so the family can just be face to face, deal with their problems head on. You're actually Carrie's mother, and you're actually Ernie's mother. So I've got you sitting with your daughter-in-law and sitting with your son-in-law. Okay, so everybody knows how this all fits together. I want to talk to you two first, Carrie and Ernie. You know what I said to you last time about what your jobs were.
Yeah.
To protect the children and to make sure that everything that's going on is tranquil and peaceful and everybody has a sense of safety and security. And anybody that detracts from that or creates problems should not be welcome. It's just that simple. That's your job. And do you accept that that's your job?
Yes.
Do you accept that that's your job? Do you think you owe anything less to your children?
No.
Now, what do you think about where things are at this point?
Worse. When I first came here, I had no hatred, no whatever, against Wanda. I didn't know her, okay? Since I've been here and listened to the conversations and some of the things that have happened, I guess maybe I have to say I have very little respect now.
So before you came here, everything was just fine?
No, I'm not saying everything. It was fine with me. It didn't bother me. I never saw her.
Because you got your way all
See,
the time.
I never saw her. If people have a problem with me, why don't they say something to me?
Because we can't. Because whenever I've tried to talk to you, you either A, leave the room, or B, you refuse to listen, or C, if you do listen to what I say, you just twist it into what you wanted anyway. And that's what happens every single time I have tried to talk to you about anything.
Okay, well, you asked the question and you just got an answer.
That's right. And why wasn't it told to me before?
I can't change what has happened, but you've heard it now.
Yes, I have.
You've heard it now, so respond to it now.
I can't think of an instance when I walked out of a room on her.
Well, how about when we were going to buy the house and everything, and then you came in and said, this will happen, that will happen, you will do things my way, and you turned around and left.
What I want you to do is recognize that you are a powerful entity in this family because you are a grandmother and you are a mother. And as a result, people care what you think. People care how you feel. And when I talk to you, it's kind of like, I just don't have a problem. All of these people have problems, but I don't have a problem.
I didn't say all of those people had problems. I did not say that.
Actually, you did say that, and on more than one occasion, and I have it on tape and be happy to play it back for you.
No, you don't have to play it back.
Well, then don't tell me you didn't say it, because you did.
I didn't say that other people had problems.
Really? Okay.
Okay, I have just as much problem as everybody sitting here.
Okay, tell me what they are.
I guess that I'm pretty, call a spade, I say it like it is.
If you say it like you think it is.
Okay, I say it like I think it is.
That doesn't mean that's the way it is.
I say what I feel,
okay,
whether it's right or wrong.
Okay.
I say how I feel.
My feeling has always been, as a husband, Ernie, as a husband and as a father, if somebody disrespects my wife or my children, they're disrespecting me. Okay? If they are unkind to the people that I love and care about, it's no different than if they walked up and slapped me in the face. Do you feel that way?
Absolutely.
Do you feel any compunction to step up and say, Mom, listen, you're not helping here. Step back.
I have. Yes, I have.
Yes. And you disagree with that, Carrie? You think he has not stepped up and stood up for you?
I would have to disagree with it. I'd say yes, that he has tried, but I think that every time his mom throws a fit, and then he feels bad for her. In one instance, he was talking to his mom, And I mean, he never raises his voice to me, and this is why it was so shocking to me, but he like pointed his finger at me. He said, the girls will go with my mom when she wants them. You know, like that.
On Tuesday and
on
Wednesday.
Tuesday, right.
Ernie and Kerry have been married for 6 years. Now, Ernie says that ever since his mother-in-law Wanda cussed at him at his wedding, he's tried to avoid her at all costs. Now, Wanda says that she has no problem with Ernie and treats him like one of her own sons.
Wanda would do anything to start a conflict.
I'm outspoken. Some people love me for it, and some people hate me for it.
She said, I treat him like one of my own sons. I bet your own son's never got a set of Florida toenail clippers for Christmas is the only gift.
I think Ernie has every right to be upset with my mom because she has done a lot of bad things to me.
There was a Christmas when everybody got new VCRs from Wanda, and every family member got a Radio Shack credit card in the mail. It's a bill for all the presents.
It did happen. I mean, she did do that.
Maddie has been having trouble being potty trained, and she in her underwear at Wanda's house. Wanda took and rubbed them in her nose. Don't poop in your pants, it's piggy. You know, she did. And Kerry told me about it, and she said, oh, I shouldn't tell you about this because you're just going to get off.
When my mom said she treats Ernie like her own sons, she is full of it.
When Ernie comes over to my house, he'll stand on the steps and he doesn't come any farther.
Whenever I go to an event at that family, I always make sure there's somebody standing there with me. I will never even walk down the hall by myself because that's when the starts.
I don't expect Ernie to love me, but on the other hand, he should have a little respect for me.
Everybody in our family just sticks up for her and protects her, whether it's wrong or whether it's right.
Everything gets just stuff it down. Don't pay any attention to her. Treat her, just leave her be.
I don't know if I'm saying things to Ernie that he doesn't want to hear. He shuts down, he goes into his shell, and that's his way of coping. And I think that's sad.
I don't want to start a whole family feud. I want help here.
You know, I sat down one time and wrote out what I consider to be 10 just core laws of life. And one of those laws is you cannot change what you do not acknowledge. Are you in denial here?
A little bit.
I mean, because you're saying you treat Ernie like your own son and that there's just no problem with him, and your own daughter says that you think Ernie is a lazy slob and that she married below her class.
That's what she told, I mean, that's what she said.
Okay, is that true or is your daughter lying?
No, Carrie's not lying. No, she wouldn't lie. I don't remember saying marrying below her class. I truly don't remember that.
Well,
on the other
hand,
hand,
might have not been the exact words, but that's what it meant to me when you said that.
I'm sorry, Carrie. I truly don't remember it, and I'm sorry.
Okay, you said you thought that I was harder on you when you were here last time than anybody else. Tell me why.
I was just dumbfounded. It was just like, oh my God. This is a guy that I have looked up to, DrPhil, and I listened to, and I believe every word you said.
Until I said something about you.
Probably. I'm probably honest.
That boy's smart till he's talking about me.
It couldn't have been me.
It has also been suggested you usually instigate the fights that go on with Carol.
I find that very hard to believe, and I would like to know the first fight that I've instigated, Carol and Ernie. And I would like to know when I've treated you bad at my house, and I would also like to know, you walk in the house, you're afraid to even walk down the hallway?
Yep.
Why?
Because if I am by myself, you will attack me. And you will verbally attack me, and then the story will get swapped around. I am by myself, and the whole family hears your story. Everybody gets mad at me because I can't speak my mind to you. I'm not allowed to. You haven't figured that out yet.
I can't remember the first time you ever spoke your mind to me.
At the wedding, Fritz came over to me, and what the hell did you do to my ma? And I didn't do a thing. You're the one that walked up to me and said, thanks for ratting me out, you son of a b****. And then I said something, I don't remember what I said, but I did say something nasty, okay?
Oh, but no, you don't remember what you said, but you can remember verbatim what I said?
Yes. Okay, maybe I said whatever you okay?
Mm-hmm. Maybe you
Is
did.
that what I did?
Maybe
I'm
you
saying,
did.
I'm gonna admit, I said something nasty to you.
And I've apologized.
So what do? I'm not gonna bother saying anything anymore.
I'm sorry, Ernie, if you took me wrong, if I spoke wrong. And of course I've got family.
Are you saying
I
you meant that in a good way, you son of a I mean, what do you...
DrPhil, I think this was taken out of context. I didn't mean that towards him. We were joking, and I said it. I'm sorry, Ernie, that I said it, and I meant it. I didn't say that to be degrading to him, to get down on him. It was a joke. As silly as that sounds. Okay, I'm gonna drop it.
Do you acknowledge that you were not thrilled about Kerry's choice as a husband? I have you on tape saying that he's a slob.
I'm saying he's a slob because my daughter calls me every day at lunchtime. She always tells me how dirty Ernie is. He doesn't do nothing around the house. He's lazy around the house. I can only go by what my daughter tells me.
I never said that he was dirty. I said that he does not help me around the house. That's what I said. And he fully admits that he doesn't help me around the house as much as he should.
Maybe I misinterpreted it again.
I mean, maybe if we could quit arguing about this whole business, I could argue with him about doing more stuff around the house.
What you've done, one of the things you've done is you violated a rule that most couples violate. And that is you have an argument and so you go cry to your mom about it. Then you two make up, but she doesn't ever get the benefit of the making up. All she gets is the negatives. That's why you got to take these fights private and keep it private. You can go ask for support, you can go ask for help, but you don't go dog on your mate to somebody else because then they wind up keeping that opinion of them and then you live with that forevermore. Do you call Carol names?
Not very nice ones.
Well, that's what I mean. Do you call her vile names?
Behind her back or to her face? Yes, I do, DrPhil.
I mean, you...
Yes, I do.
You know, I was going to be a surgeon. I could have been a pathologist where everybody's already dead. And there's... The most vile word to any female is the C word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. It is.
Do you refer to her in that way to anyone, to your grandchildren, to anyone?
I say Crabby Carol.
That's not the way it got reported back to me. It got reported back to me as Carol C.
It's not Crabby.
And that C was neither Crabby nor Carol. True or false? I mean, you got it.
It's true. I'm sorry.
And who do you say that to?
My daughter.
How about the grandkids?
I hope not. I really hope not. I probably have said it in front of the grandkids. I call her Grandma Cece. I don't say the word in front of Crabby Carol. I don't say the word in front of the grandkids. I do not say it.
It's one thing for Kerry and Ernie's mothers to cause friction in their children's marriage, but it's another thing when a grandparent starts to use foul language around the grandchildren. Take a look at this.
It outraged the owl who hollered. I know that is one thing that drives Carol nuts about me is my parenting style. I'm not harsh enough. I'm not a disciplinarian. Let's say we go to a restaurant and the girls are there, and Carol will be grumbling and the entire time because I'm not making them sit in their seats like little soldiers.
They're not supposed to be up there.
Kerry has a big problem with my mother overriding her discipline.
I believe the real problem is Kerry's inability to cope. Her mother calls her what a poor parent she is. Kerry can't cope with that.
The worst thing my mom said to me was, you're a bad mom. I just thought that was wrong, that she said that to me, and it really hurt my feelings.
She is an excellent mother. As far as the issues over the girls, I've been telling her, Kerry, you've got to put your foot down. You're her mother.
I think my kids have to know that their grandparents don't get along.
Jump! Woo!
Maddie told me that Grandma Wanda hates Grandma Carol. Wanda will say, are you going to Grandma Cece's house, which is Carol.
My mom calls her Crabby Carol.
That bothers me, the way she works them and manipulates. And
We love you.
because she's doing it to them. If it was up to me, they would never go over that.
He, of course, takes his mom's side, I take my mom's side, and then it's like, it's on.
Is there any theory under which you would intentionally seek to cause pain for your grandchildren?
No. No.
Is there any theory under which you would?
Never.
Do you believe and recognize that you are interacting in a way that is causing pain for your grandchildren?
I suppose. I don't swear in front of them or fight with her in front of them and things like that. I don't say anything about her being bad, good, otherwise. I don't say, you know, Grandma Wanda's this, Grandma Wanda's that, or I don't say anything like that, okay?
You said your biggest problem when we were here last time is that the truth didn't come out.
Yes.
So what is the truth?
About?
You said your biggest problem was the
Right,
truth didn't come out.
Did not come out.
Out it now.
I didn't get to say what I had to say. She wanted to know why I didn't like her and what started all the problems. And I believe that I've said that. You know, it's a constant thing. I mean, you do it to me constantly.
Ernie,
You pick and pick and pick and pick until you find a sore spot and get me to blow my temper. I don't stand by myself. I don't come in the house. I don't open my mouth. That way it doesn't happen.
Ernie, I'm having a real hard time responding to that because I don't know of when I picked on you. I don't think you've ever had a good home life, and you don't know what having a loving family is all about. I'm sorry, but I don't.
Well, Mom, I remember that incident, and I'm going to just have to stick up for Ernie here. I did overhear what you said to Ernie, and it wasn't nice. It's the truth, Mom. I mean, it's just, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. And then you went and told everybody that Ernie had called you this, and that, and the other thing. And he didn't. I heard what he said to you. I heard it. And then, you know, it's like I'm being forced to choose between you and him. And it's just, I can't do that anymore. It's tearing me apart. I mean, it's the two people that I love most in the world. And now you're mad at me, and you're going to say that you're not going to talk to me, and that, you know, I can tell by the look in your face that you are so mad at me right now for saying that.
Carrie, I'm not mad. I'm just trying to read through all of this and trying to figure it out.
I know that everybody has a stake in this. Everybody has an interest in it. Nobody wants to come off as the bad guy here. And I've just got to tell you, I couldn't care less who's right or wrong. And the truth is, I actually like both of you. I mean, that doesn't really matter. But I really do. I think you both have a sense of humor. I think you're both really smart aleck, and I like that.
What did you say?
I said you're both smart alecks, and I like that. I like spunky people. You've got a sense of humor, and when it is aimed in the right direction, I think, you know, both of you can be delightful women. I think you're both strong women. I think you're both intelligent. I'm not trying to throw one of you under the bus and say it's your fault or it's your fault or it's whatever. I think you're both very controlling. I think you both can run your agenda. I think you are so much alike that you can't even stand to look at each other, is what I think.
I just don't want us to fight anymore about this issue.
I don't know even how to talk to my daughter anymore. I don't know how to talk to my son-in-law. If I say one thing to him, it's a wrong thing.
What would it take for Carol and my mom to get along together? Divine intervention.
Well, today I'm in the middle of an in-law intervention with Ernie, Wanda, Carol, and Kerry. Answer me this. Do you intend and predict that you are going to stay married to Ernie?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Do you feel like your family is stable with the children and your
definitely.
husband? And you've been married, what, 6 years now? Mm-hmm. So you're through the danger zone. I mean, it's...
Are we? I don't know.
Yes, you know, the first year or so, I'm surprised y'all got through the damn wedding. But you intend to stay married to him?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you get that?
Yes, I do.
Do you get, whether you like him or not, it appears that the boy is here to stay.
I know that. I know that. And as far as me in the wedding, can I interject for one quick second? How about the night before the wedding, Carol, when you were decorating the tables? Carol told me in no uncertain terms, I'm not the only one that swears, to get my decorations out of the hall now. I did.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, but why did you feel the need to say that?
Because that was brought up prior to this. She's got a mouth like a truck driver also.
Yeah, she does. I mean,
Well, I
that's
can let
the
her
truth.
go.
Yep.
I won't deny that.
But why did you feel the need to say that? Do you want to be right?
I just wanted to point out that Carol has some flaws too.
Why is that
Probably
important?
wanted to be right. I don't know. I really, really don't know.
Do you really think that I don't get the fact that she's as toxic in this situation as you are? Do you think that the time I've spent with her that I can't see that she could be a little bit of a tough horse to ride?
Okay.
I mean, do you realize, I know that I get that,
Touch my
okay?
hand.
Know that
All
I
right.
get that.
I got it. I got it.
And if you think that she's,
I'm not denying that.
if you think that she puts on a little act in front of the camera and all that and comes off just peachy keen, if you think I don't see through all of this and realize that you can just be an all-day sucker when you get mad, that you can just get all over people, that I get that. Do you understand that I get that?
I know you get it.
I see both of you with disturbing clarity. I really do. Now, do you think this marriage is stable?
Yes.
And do you intend to stay married to this
Yes,
delightful
I do.
woman that's
I
the
love
mother
her.
of your children?
Yes, definitely. I love her.
Do you get that she is here to stay?
I don't have a problem with it. Yes, I hope so. I like Carrie. I don't have a problem with her being married to my son.
Well,
She's a good girl.
then get off her back.
I'm not on her back much. I will say that I realize after this movie that she's upset when I make the kids like sit down, okay, in the restaurant when the food is all over. And now I know
not your
that.
job.
That's right.
It's not your job.
I won't do it no more.
Good.
Simple as that. But if you don't know, you can't correct.
Grandma Wanda, Grandma Carol. Hope we can get along together. I love you.
Did you notice the chicken?
You know, what's it worth to you? What's it worth to you to bury the hatchet?
I'll bury the hatchet. Well, I mean, if they tell me what I'm doing that they do not like, okay,
So you just need
I will
something with
correct it.
you just need something with verb in it. Just tell you what
Tell
you need
me
to do.
what
She
I have
needs
to
to stay
do.
in the
I
room
thought
long
I
enough to hear
did
it.
when I said getting a Winnebago.
Don't go there.
Listen, I want to tell you guys what I think needs to happen here, okay? If your wife has a problem with your mother, it's your job to intervene with your mother and resolve that problem,
Okay.
That could be a full-time job, though.
okay? It is. It is your job because you have the history, you have the relationship, and particularly you as the husband here, you're charged with protecting this family.
Okay.
And it's your job to manage your mother. If your husband has a problem with your mother, it's your job to manage your mother. It
no-
is your job to mange your mother.
Okay, I agree with you, but that's kind of a hard thing to do. I don't know how to.
It is a hard thing to do because it's upstream management. You're now the mother.
Right.
You have a family. Your children don't have a voice. Did you see those precious children on that tape talking about their grandmothers? You've got your son and daughter arguing because of you. You are creating problems in their relationship, stress, tension, pressure, because of you. That's not your job. That's not the impact you want to have. There's a problem here with boundaries. And Carrie, Ernie, it's been long said that good fences make good neighbors, and good fences make good marriages. It is a privilege to be permitted into the lives of your children. It is a privilege to be permitted into your home. Do I want you to sever relationships with your mother? I think that would be the worst possible outcome that could come out of this. But you teach people how to treat you. That's another one of my life laws. And you have obviously taught these two women that they can just give opinions, intrude, disrupt things in your marriage right and left. You say you don't express to her because she twists it and turns it around. Well, you know what? If she wants to do that, and I hope after being here she's not going to do that,
yes.
But if she wants to do that, then just get her a megaphone and let her go tell whoever she wants to what a no good person you are.
Okay.
What? So what? As long as you know in your heart that you're doing what you believe to be right and true and just and in the best interest of your marriage and family, then God bless you for doing it. Okay, that's what you need to do. And you need to do the same thing. You're intimidated by his mother. What I say to you is you need to back off. That doesn't mean go pout and say, okay, fine, so you don't want to hear from me, fine, you just won't. You can do that. You can do that like a 2-year-old, or you can just back off and say, obviously, she's trying to get her family settled. It's tough raising kids. I need to support her. And a good rule is if she wants your opinion, she'll ask you for it. They're her children.
Yeah.
And if that's what she wants to do, that's her prerogative.
I understand that she was upset with it. That's, I parented my kids the best I knew how to parent them. I'm not going to parent their kids. There's
Anymore.
the parents. Okay, anymore.
The greatest gift you can give to these young mother and dad here is for the two of you to find it in your heart to forgive and forget and quit looking over your shoulder and live in the future. Move forward here. I think one of the best things to do is go worship together. It's hard to start a Donnybrook in the pews. Now, I think you could probably do it, but I think it would just be great for you to just go in there and just be still a little bit and be together a little bit and make it not about you all the time. You don't have to be best friends. I don't care whether you do or you don't, but you need to be peaceful.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.